Thank you so much for joining us today, Rachel.
Well, thank you so much for having me.
So why don't you tell me a little bit more about Cleveland BioLabs?
Sure, I'd be happy to. Cleveland BioLabs is a biotech company developing a robust pipeline of compounds. We have 4 compounds in development for 5 applications in both medical and defense markets.
Great. Why don't you tell me more about these specific markets?
Sure. Well, in fact, our long-term strategy is to target the unmet medical need in the $50 billion cancer market, and there's 2 sides to that. In addition, we have a near-term revenue stream to the tune of about $500 million for a defense opportunity for our lead candidate, 502.
Rachel, I'd love to hear more about 502. Can you expand on that a little more?
Sure. Well, our lead candidate is Protectin CBLB 502. It's actually a very powerful radiation protector and mitigator. So this is a product that can protect lives in a defense scenario if there's a dirty bomb or a nuclear accident, where you can give this up to 3 days after the effect and save millions of lives.
Wow, that's really amazing. So this is currently in development, or this is something that you've already received funding for, or grants for?
Actually, both. So that's an excellent question. 502 is actually in the final stages of development for the defense market, which only requires efficacy in 2 animal species and representative safety in healthy human volunteers. So this product we expect to be submitted for FDA approval at the end of next year, which is quite exciting.
That's very exciting. That's very soon.
Even more exciting part is that with FDA approval comes a large revenue opportunity. There's about $500 million in the U.S. government alone set aside for purchase of products like these. The Department of Defense, Department of Health and Human Services are looking to protect the U.S. military and civil population from this type of defense scenario.
Thank you so much. Why don't you tell me more about how 502 can combat the side effects of cancer therapy?
Sure. Well, that's an even more exciting marketplace. Most people don't know that the $50 billion cancer market is actually broken into 2 categories. Most of that market is dedicated to traditional anti-tumor, anti-cancer drugs, but $20 billion of that market is for what's called supportive care, which is dealing with the side effects, the toxicities created by chemotherapy and radiation. The beautiful part is that 502 not only applies for the defense market, but can be used for this medical market as well. And we have great animal data, and we're going to be starting getting human data soon on exactly the side effects of radiation and chemotherapy and how we can help prevent them or make them better.
That's great news. It really sounds like it's going to help a lot of people.
It certainly is. About 70% of cancer patients run into what they call dose-limiting toxicity because of these problems, and millions of people suffer from this disease.
Thank you so much, Rachel.
You're very welcome. Thanks for having me on Corporate Profile.
Thank you.